Weekend Brunch Revolution, creative recipes for 2025. Welcome back to the Culinary Recipe Creations channel. Subscribe now before we begin today's video. Here we go. Today we're tackling brunch, but not the boring beige crap your nan whips up. We're talking flavor explosions, innovative dishes that'll make your taste buds sing. Get ready to ditch the soggy toast and flavorless eggs. We're bringing the heat with recipes that are both delicious and visually stunning. Think vibrant colors, bold flavors, and textures that'll make you want to dive in head first. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with enough brunch brilliance to make Gordon Ramsay himself proud. So, put on your aprons, sharpen your knives, and let's get cooking. Avocado toast, you say? A bit basic, isn't it? Listen up, you wouldn't serve plain pasta in a Michelin-starred restaurant, would you? So why insult your guests with bland avocado mush? We're taking this brunch staple from zero to hero, elevating it to a culinary masterpiece. First off, the bread, none of that supermarket rubbish. Sourdough toasted to perfection with a nice golden crust. Next, the avocado, ripe, creamy, seasoned to perfection with a pinch of salt and a squeeze of lime. Now here's where things get interesting. Forget the usual suspects like chili flakes and a fried egg. We're adding a touch of luxury with crumbled feta cheese, its tangy saltiness cutting through the richness of the avocado. Then, for a burst of freshness, sprinkle on some juicy pomegranate seeds. Their sweet tart flavor adds a delightful complexity. Finally, a drizzle of balsamic glaze. Not too much, mind you, just enough to add a touch of sweetness and acidity. There you have it, avocado toast, reinvented. It's fresh, it's vibrant, it's bloody delicious. Even your nan would approve. Right, you lot, let's turn up the heat and get ready for a culinary journey like no other. We're traveling to the vibrant and aromatic Middle East for our next dish, shakshuka. This dish is a staple in many Middle Eastern households and is known for its rich, spicy, and savory flavors. This isn't your average egg dish. Shakshuka is a symphony of flavors, a true celebration of spices and textures that will tantalize your taste buds. It's a flavor bomb of spices and textures that'll wake up your taste buds faster than a fire alarm in a bakery. Imagine the aroma of cumin, the warmth of smoked paprika, and the slight kick of chili flakes all coming together in one dish. First, we need a base of flavor. Onions, finely chopped, no chunks, you hear me? The finer the chop, the better the texture and flavor distribution in the dish. Sweat them down in olive oil until they're soft and translucent. This process releases the natural sweetness of the onions, which forms the foundation of our shakshuka. Then, the star of the show, the spice mix. Smoked paprika, cumin, coriander, a touch of chili flakes for those who like it hot. These spices are what give shakshuka its distinctive and irresistible flavor. Bloom those spices in the oil, releasing their incredible aroma. This step is crucial as it intensifies the flavors and ensures that every bite is packed with spice. Next, chop tomatoes. Tender fine, but make sure they're good quality. The tomatoes add a rich, tangy base that balances the spices perfectly. Simmer everything together until the sauce thickens, then create little wells for the eggs. The sauce should be thick enough to hold the eggs without them sinking. Crack them in carefully, season with salt and pepper, and cover the pan. The eggs will poach gently in the sauce, absorbing all those wonderful flavors. Now the key is to cook the eggs to perfection runny yolks, but set whites. No one wants a snotty mess on their plate. The yolks should be luscious and creamy, adding richness to the dish. While the eggs are cooking, toast some crusty bread for dipping. The bread is essential for scooping up all that delicious sauce and runny yolk. Once the shakshuka is ready, sprinkle over fresh parsley and a dollop of cooling yogurt or labneh. The fresh herbs and creamy yogurt add a final touch of freshness and balance to the dish. There you have it, a taste of the Middle East that'll have you shouting Yalla from the rooftops. Enjoy this dish with friends and family, and let the flavors transport you to a bustling Middle Eastern market. Chapter 3. Pancakes. The breakfast staple that has graced our tables for generations, yet often leaves us yearning for something more. Yes, pancakes. The breakfast staple that's often more disappointing than a soggy biscuit. We've all been there, staring at a plate of lifeless, uninspired pancakes, wondering where it all went wrong. But fear not, because we're about to transform this humble dish into a vibrant, flavorful masterpiece. Imagine a breakfast that not only satisfies your taste buds but also invigorates your senses. And no, we're not talking about chucking a handful of chocolate chips in the batter, we're going green. We're talking about a transformation that brings a burst of color and a depth of flavor to your morning routine. Matcha green, to be precise. This isn't just any green, it's the vibrant, earthy green of matcha. a finely ground powder made from specially grown and processed green tea leaves. This Japanese green tea powder isn't just trendy, it's packed with antioxidants and adds a unique earthy sweetness to our pancakes. It's a superfood that not only enhances the flavor, but also boosts the nutritional value of your breakfast. Start with your usual pancake batter, but swap out some of the flour for matcha powder. This simple substitution will infuse your pancakes with a beautiful green hue and a subtle yet distinct flavor. Don't go overboard, a little goes a long way. Matcha is potent, and too much can overpower the delicate balance of flavors we're aiming for. Whisk it all together until you have a smooth, lump-free batter. Now the cooking. This is where the magic happens. Heat a lightly oiled griddle or pan over medium heat. The key here is to ensure the griddle is hot enough to cook the pancakes evenly without burning them. No scorching, you hear me? We want evenly cooked pancakes, not blackened disasters. Patience is key. We want evenly cooked pancakes, not blackened disasters. Pour in your batter, creating perfectly round pancakes. Pour in your batter, creating perfectly round pancakes. Cook for a few minutes on each side until golden brown and cooked through. Cook for a few minutes on each side until golden brown and cooked through. The aroma of matcha will start to fill your kitchen, creating an inviting atmosphere. While the pancakes are still warm, stack them high with a dollop of whipped cream and fresh berries. The tartness of the berries cuts through the sweetness of the cream and the earthiness of the matcha, creating a flavor combination that's as delightful as it is Instagram-worthy. The tartness of the berries cuts through the sweetness of the cream and the earthiness of the matcha, creating a flavor combination that's as delightful as it is Instagram-worthy. Each bite is a harmonious blend of flavors and textures. Trust me, these matcha pancakes are anything but boring. They're a green tea dream come true, a breakfast that will leave you feeling satisfied and energized, ready to take on the day. Chapter 4. Forget your greasy bacon buddies and flavorless breakfast sandwiches. We're about to elevate the most important meal of the day with a touch of French flair. Get ready for the croissant breakfast sandwich, a symphony of textures and flavors that'll have you saying bonjour to your taste buds. First, the foundation, a buttery, flaky croissant. None of that supermarket nonsense, we're talking the real deal, fresh from the bakery. Slice it in half, ready to be loaded with deliciousness. Next, the eggs, scrambled to perfection, creamy and light, seasoned with a pinch of salt and a grind of black pepper. Now for the star of the show, smoked salmon, thinly sliced, draped over the eggs like a silky blanket. Its smoky, savory flavor adds a touch of luxury to this already decadent sandwich. And for a final flourish, a scattering of fresh dill. Its delicate, anise-like flavor cuts through the richness of the salmon and adds a touch of freshness. There you have it, the croissant breakfast sandwich. It's sophisticated, it's satisfying, it's the perfect way to start your day. And if anyone tells you it's just a fancy bacon buddy, tell them Gordon Ramsay sent you. Chapter 5. Waffles. The humble waffle, often overlooked and underappreciated, is about to get a major upgrade. Often relegated to the realm of boring breakfasts and bland brunch offerings, waffles can sometimes feel like an afterthought. But fear not, because we're about to inject some much-needed excitement into this waffle game. Get ready to transform your breakfast routine. Get ready for churro waffles, a taste sensation that'll transport you straight to the heart of a fiesta. First, let's talk about the batter. We're ditching the usual vanilla extract and adding a touch of magic with cinnamon and a pinch of cayenne pepper. These spices will elevate the flavor profile. Don't worry, it won't set your mouth on fire, just a hint of warmth to tantalize your taste buds. The cinnamon adds a sweet, aromatic note, while the cayenne provides a subtle kick. Whisk it all together until you have a smooth, fragrant batter. The aroma alone will have you eagerly anticipating the final product. Now let's move on to the waffle iron. Heat it up, brush it with a little melted butter, and pour in your batter. The butter ensures a crispy exterior and prevents sticking. Cook until golden brown and crispy, with those signature deep pockets just begging to be filled with deliciousness. The key is to achieve that perfect balance of crispy outside and fluffy inside. While the waffles are still warm, toss them in a mixture of sugar and cinnamon. This step is crucial for that authentic churro experience. This is where the churro magic really comes alive. The sugar and cinnamon mixture clings to the warm waffles, creating a delightful texture and flavor. The warmth of the waffles will melt the sugar slightly, creating a crispy, sweet coating that's utterly irresistible. It's this combination that makes churro waffles so special. Serve your churro waffles with a side of decadent chocolate dipping sauce. The rich, velvety chocolate complements the sweet and spicy waffles perfectly. Because let's face it, everything tastes better with a bit of chocolate. The combination of churro waffles and chocolate is simply divine. These churro waffles are the perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth and impress your brunch guests. They're a delightful twist on a classic favorite. They're fun, they're flavorful, and they're guaranteed to disappear faster than you can say ole. So gather your friends and family and get ready to enjoy a sweet and spicy fiesta. So there you have it, you bunch of culinary champions. 5 brunch recipes that are guaranteed to impress even the most discerning palate. Remember, brunch is a contact sport, so go out there and conquer it with flavor. Now I want to hear from you. Which recipe are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future culinary adventures. Until next time, keep those kitchens clean and those flavors bold.